Hi, we're the leadership team at Lloyd Almond, and we're going to talk today about how we use our PLCs and our SSTs to benefit our students here at Lloyd Almond. I'm Jackie Smith, the principal.
I'm Tina Baker, the instructional coach for 3rd through 5th grade.
I'm Mel McLaurin, I'm the school counselor.
I'm Karen Crumpler, I'm the instructional coach for K through 2nd grade.
And I'm going to start off by talking about how we use our PLC. We use our PLCs weekly. We do it by grade level and during the school day. We also include our EC teachers, our resource people, our guidance counselor, and our instructional coaches and administration. We do have a data wall that we use to to hold discussions. We talk about our PBIS during that time. We talk about our students during that time. We talk about the curriculum during that time. And we have some training, and we also clarify things during that time. And Karen's going to talk about how we use our data wall for discussions.
Well, first off, we use our data wall by charting our M-class data for kindergarten through 3rd grade, and then 4th and 5th grade we use our dibbles and days data. With the kindergarten through 3rd grade, we use our TRC data to put it up. And you can see here's our kindergarten and 1st, but I'm going to go over to the 2nd and 3rd. And right now, we chart our data with the TRC levels, and we've changed our TRC level because this is the EOY time. And right now, with the EOY time, we have from RB to O for 2nd grade. And we've also gone in behind them and put the different color strips for their levels. So the red strips is for our intensive, and then we have our green, and then we've gone on up and had our blue. And right now we do not have any yellow strips for 2nd grade, so we didn't put any yellow. Well, actually we do, it's down here at the end. So right now when we look at our data, when we have our PLCs, we would come in here and we would look and see at those children that are sitting in the red. We have different color strips based on the teachers, and we have a little data key here, and if you opened it up, it would tell you what strip each teacher is. So we have our resources, our EC resource are all purple, and then another teacher would be yellow, and then we have another teacher being blue, and so forth down the road. We look right now, if we have a child right here in red, and this teacher is a teacher in 2nd grade, they're in blue, we would pull it and we would make sure, based on this key at this time of the year, that we would want to make sure that they've been taken to SST and they've been coded with a red sticker. And we see this child has been coded. So put it up right there. And this one has been taken to SST and now has an IEP. And if we went further on down, we have seen that they all have SST stickers. And if they haven't, they're probably new to our school, and that next year we want to make sure that we've coded them and make sure that they're taken to SST as soon as they come into the school year. We're also going to leave our data board up this year for the principal, Ms. Smith, to use in creating her classroom. So that way she can look and see the students that have IEPs, students that were in the red, in the yellow, in the green, and in the blue, so she can make sure she has a good mix in her classrooms.
Okay, so the next thing we wanted to discuss was how we use our data and our actual discussions that go on during our PLC. So if we were at the beginning of the year, our BOY, the first thing we would do is after the BOY window had closed, our data was up there, we would look at who our children were who were in the red. So we would begin to have discussions with teachers on how to meet the needs of these children that are below grade level based on how they came in. Another thing at the beginning of the year, we have children, like Karen just said, we have children that at the end of the year are in red and may have not been taken to SST, and that may be a reason because they moved in the middle of the year or towards the end of the year or other circumstances that happened. And so we always call those children our red flag kids that at the beginning of the year we're going to pay very close attention to them, and then right off the bat get the, talk with those teachers about what's working, what's not working, and if they're seeing those same type struggles. So when we have these discussions during our PLC, we make sure that if someone hasn't been taken, we're asking questions to the teachers as to, well, what are you doing in your classroom? Do you think they need to go to SST? Within your progress monitoring, we're seeing that things aren't changing very much. So at that time, we're looking for new strategies or that referral process to begin. Also in helping, of course, with our benchmarks for our 4 or 5 kids that don't have the 3D data, we would have those same discussions. It would just be using our benchmark data that we'd be looking at. Also, these are our kids that we're talking about that are in danger of possible retention. So we're trying to work it through all those interventions and strategies to bring those forth, or to have the testing process to go forward, and so that we know which children really will benefit from retentions and which ones may not. Is there anything else you all can think of that I missed?
I think you did a great job.
Okay.